Neighbor, and welcome back to Down on the Farm's Kitchen Table. I'm Larry Marble. Hop Sing is about to make us a big old heaping helping of great food, and I'm going to provide us a bunch of agricultural information. Thanks so much for joining us on this edition of the program. We appreciate it. We're brought to you each and every day by the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's see what our corn, beans, wheat, and cotton did yesterday. May corn closed down 5.5. December closed down 4.5. May beans were down 5.5. The November bean contract was down 5. May Kansas City wheat was down 11.25. May Chicago was down 6.75. And May Minneapolis was down 14.75. Thursday, May cotton closed at 83.37, down $1.97. July 85.25, down 1.82. In December finished 80.69, 74 cents lower. As we look toward the cattle side, looks like April live cattle closed 117 higher at 180.25. June 105 higher at 173.90. April feeders 90 higher at 239.17. The May contract 162 higher at 238.15. Neighbor, there's a look at the movement of corn, beans, wheat, cotton, live cattle, feeder cattle, and lean hogs. We're on the line with Jody Fry. Jody, how do we sell cattle in San Angelo?
I thought it went good, almost 700 head. I believe 685 was the total. Compared to the last week's sale, calling these calves and yearlings kind of weak to $3 lower. There were several lesser quality calves on offer at today's sale. Slaughter cows and bulls, selling those fully steady. Continued strong demand for all classes of those cows and bulls. Several hundred red cows and pairs on offer today. Best demand for the young to good solid mouth pairs that we had, and we had several of those today. Better quality steers, 400 to 600 pounds, from $240 up to a high of near $325, mostly $260 to $3. 600 to 800 pound steers from $2 to a high of near $270, mostly $225 to $255. Heifer calves, 400 to 600 pounds, from $220 to a high of $3, mostly $240 to $280. Slaughter cows, average to high yielding, 95 to 118. Still some of those highest yielding slaughter cows, several of those from 120 to a high of 142. Very thin or very low yielding, including a few longhorn cows from 70 to 90. Slaughter bulls, average to high yielding, 115 to 140. A few of those highest yielding slaughter bulls, 142 to a high of 162. Bred cows, average to better quality, medium to heavier bred, singles with a few small groups that we sold today, 1250 to a high of 2,000. Cow calf pairs, average to better quality pairs from 1,600 to 2,400. Had some groups of those second and third calf cows with calves at side trade from 2,500 to 2,950.
Right quick, what do you know for next week?
Well, we missed the rain, calling for warmer temperatures in the 90s, I think, for 2 or 3 countries. Kind of changing complexion. I think there's going to be some sheep and goats that are going to need to be moved. Not this wheat's kind of playing out. I look for at least 6,000 to 7,000. We may jump up there and have more one of these weeks. Cattle numbers, have a calf sale next Thursday in conjunction with the regular Thursday sale. So I'd say somewhere in this neighborhood of 700 to 850 head.
Jody, tell everybody how to contact you.
Office numbers 325-653-3371. Mobile phones 234-7895.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meats. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value, back up 104 in the Thursday afternoon report to 101.29. The belly led the charge, up 775. Estimated Thursday federally inspected hog slaughter, 491,000 head, bringing the weekly total to 1.919 million. That is about 90,000 head above last week. Neighbor, the USDA national base hog price down $3.58 at $87.05. Neighbor, as we move toward the cattle side of the protein equation, wholesale box beef prices mixed in the Thursday afternoon report. Choice was up 14 cents at $298.37. The select 87 lower, $297.15. That widened the choice select spread to a whopping $3.22. That's $3.22. I'm laughing because it's so low. Estimated cattle slaughter was pegged at 124,000 head for Thursday, taking the week's total to 482,000 head. Neighbor, as we look toward fat, looks like 182, asking prices 184 to 185. Neighbor, there's a look at your meats. We're on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how did the San Saba sale turn out?
You bet, Larry. We had right at 1,200 head of cattle today. I thought overall the market continued to be very active with very, very good demand. The buyers are definitely needing some more cattle. The stocker steers, I thought overall, were definitely steady today. And stocker heifers were fully steady too. I had a group of 4 heifers weighed 259 today. We split them on some older cows. That dollar brought brought $407 a pound and dollared out $1,054 on those 259-pound heifers. And I had another group of 4 heifers weighed 534 today, bring $298 a pound. And on those little light heifers there too, $1,591 on those. I thought the bigger the futures on the feeders and live cattle board, they were overall lower this week. Some of us dealing a little bit with just inflation. Some dealing with the avian issues we've had on a few of these dairy cattle around. Just combination of things, they've kind of pushed it a little lower. And today I thought overall the feeder steers were 3 to 5 lower probably. I really had a good group of 26 Brangus steer yearlings that weighed 745, brought to $238 a pound today. They dollared out $1,773, which is still very good money on those. I thought overall the feeder heifers are probably 5 to 12 lower with just a limited test on those heifers. So may not been quite as low had we had more numbers. I think we only had like 15 head of those bigger heifers. So kind of hard to tell a test on those, but definitely they were just a hair lower on those. Packer cows were probably $3 to $5 higher, with the top cow today at 158. Bulls were steady today with a Charolais bull today that weighed 2,240 pounds, bought $1.64 a pound. That Packer bull dollared out, Larry, $3,600 and right at $82 a day. I thought the pairs and bred cows, they sold very steady and very, very good demand, Larry.
Good. What do we know for Mason Monday?
Well, we got several groups of cattle coming and we don't have an eclipse this time around, so kind of just a normal Monday. Kind of glad for that. Then also before that, we're getting ready for that big Saturday sale, female sale, the best sale we have every April. And we've already unloaded about on Thursday evening 3,560 some odd head. We'll end up over probably 3,800 head for that, Larry. Just a choice offering of pairs, bred cows, bred heifer, and open heifers. Quality's galore. A lot of information we have is up on our website, pictures, videos, everything. They can go there and look at that, and that's at jordancattle.com. We do have it live on the internet too if you are not able to make it here, Larry. So a great offering. Be a good time to look at adding some cattle to your ranch, real young cattle, or restock your ranch, whatever you need to do, Larry.
Ian, give us a phone number right quick.
You bet. 325-372-5159.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 and 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10 foot wide to 30 foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, you said you just come back from from Three Rivers, where you're going to have some bulls private treaty at the sale on Saturday.
Yes, sir. We've got some bulls down there, Herefords, Angus, and Charolais, and some old Herefords, and they're actually for sale anytime, starting right now.
Right.
They're private treaty all in the back there. Right, I do that every year. We have a special. We take a few down there and sell a private treaty.
Right.
And we have some nice bulls here at home yet. Also, a few bred Angus and Charolais, and a few Angus bulls, some younger, some older, and just a nice set of bulls all the way around. They got some nice cattle down there at the barn. They're getting shaped up. They're working pretty hard at it right now.
Good. Well, Leroy, tell everybody how to get a hold of you if you need a bull.
Well, Larry, before we get in that, I'd like to tell everybody that on Show Circuit SC, we got our videos are all up and our cattle are up. Anybody can log in there and view our calves for our club calf sale coming up here on April the 22nd.
Okay.
Shows on SC and the Show Circuit there. Just go in there right now and look up the 21st and Atascosa County Club Calf Breeders and take a look at those really nice steers we have going to have for sale.
Good. Give everybody a phone number. Sir,
Go ahead. Sorry.
give everybody the phone number.
Catch me on the mobile at 830-570-0660.
Leroy, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Have a great one. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor, we're on the line with Heather Moot, broker associate with Homestead and Ranch Real Estate and winner of the best realtor in Medina County for the last 4 years running. Tell us about your new listing near Natalia.
Sure thing, Larry. This is a gorgeous oak-studded property. It's on a private road in Medina County. It's got 42 acres just outside of Natalia, and it is a recreational dream. It's currently a horse lover's properties with 6-stall, 2-tack room barn, and plenty of cleared roaming area for the animals. It's fully fenced and has a pipe entrance with electric gate, so it's really, really private.
What else does it offer, Heather?
It's ag exempt. You can hunt on it. Subdividing is allowed, which is hard to find these days. There's water on site, electric at the road, and so much more.
How can people get in touch with you to schedule a showing?
They can actually call me directly at 210-414-8198, and I give you my word, if I don't answer, I will call back. You can also shoot me a text or visit me at www.homesteadandranch.com.
Heather, thanks for being on Down on the Farm.
Yeah, thank you, Larry.
It's Thursday evening looking for a Friday sale in Beeville, and I've got Rodney Butler on the line. Rodney, what's it looking like tonight?
Oh, we got some good cattle to sell tomorrow, sir. We're tagging on a little over 400 head right now with about 85 cows, handful of bulls, but we've got some good calves up there to sell. Got several good pens of Charolais cross steers and heifers mixed, and several pens of crossbred cattle that are up there that are steers and heifers mixed. So got some good cattle, a lot of big cattle. Then we do have some little cattle up there mixed in between. So looking for a good sale tomorrow, sir.
Tell everybody what time you start and how to get a hold of you in Beeville, Rodney.
All right, we start at 11 o'clock tomorrow, and we sell our pecker cows and bulls, and then we start on our yearlings. And like I said, we have a good string of good cattle to sell tomorrow, some good black kids up there also. But y'all can reach me here at Del Barn at 361-358-1727, or y'all can reach me on my mobile, 645-5002.
Rodney, we'll talk to you Sunday evening. How's that?
Sounds good. Thank you. Hopefully I have a good report.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's talk about Wholesale Steel San Antonio. Wonderful company. George and crew want to do business with you. Their heavy-duty line can allow you to work, move, crowd, and load your animals with confidence with your own equipment. With heavy material and strong construction, those panels withstand even the roughest stock while still remaining portable. Check out their price list at their website, wholesalesteelusa.com. Round pins, stalls, panels for separating livestock. Lifetime limited warranty on those cattle panels. Local dealers available. Locations in San Antonio and Hearn. Call the San Antonio office, 210-64-2000, or the Hearn location, 979-280-6100. That's Wholesale Steel. We're on the line with Klein Spear, Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. They sell cattle on Thursday. Klein, talk to us about it.
Got along pretty good, Larry. We had 497 head. We had probably 200 cows out of that mix. Had lots of cows coming to town this week. Those packer cows and bulls, probably, another $2 to $4 lower on them. Those calves and yearlings, I'd call them 6 to 10 lower with that board where it's been. Just kind of still pretty good market, though, just not where we were. Those replacement cattle, though, really good demand. Had lots of guys in there looking for some good cows to take back to the country. Those number one choice steers, $2 to $2.40. Those lightweights, $2.70 to $3.30. Choice heifers, $2 to $2.25. Those lightweights, $2.60 to $2.95. Crossbred steers, $1.95 to $2.30. And the lightweights, $2.20 to $2.75. Crossbred heifers, $1.90 to $2.20. And the lightweights, $2.15 to $2.60. Those stocker cows, $1.50 to $1.70. Packer bulls, $1.30 to $1.52. Those breaker cows, $1.20 to $1.37. Those cutters and canners, $1 to $1.15. And those Shelly cows, $65 to $80. Good pairs, $1,900 to $2,300. Had about 15 to 16 of those. Plainer pairs, $1,100 to $1,300. And the bred cows, we had over 50 of them today, $1,500 to $2,200. So overall, still a pretty good market.
Good. We'll hope it lasts into next week. Sheep and goats Tuesday, cattle Thursday. Klein, tell everybody how to contact you.
Give us a call at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Hey guys, it's Steven with D&D here in Seguin. Just want to let everybody know, since it's springtime, we've got new garden stuff and new outdoor furniture in. We've got everything from planters and little garden carts all the way up to some small garden sets if you wanted to sit outside and enjoy the nice weather. If you have any questions or want to come take a look, give me a call and we'll get you taken care of. Thanks.
Contact Steven at 830-379-7340. Check him out on the web, ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, here's a shotgun look at the grains. Yellow corn in the Panhandle, $4.86. Mallow, $4.31. Hard red winter wheat, $4.90. Texas cotton, 398 bales at $74.67. That's it for Down on the Farm. Good day.